Okay, so today we're going to talk about what is in this big guy right here. I rented a lens from borrowlenses.com and it was really neat to shoot with this weekend. I'm excited to show you. You want to see what's in here? Okay, coming up. Hey guys, I'm Luke with Wedding Film Coach. Thanks so much for stopping by the channel. If you're new here, consider subscribing. I'm trying to put out content as quickly as I can, specifically about the new Sony a7s III. I was able to shoot with two of them last weekend and again, two of them again this past weekend. One of the things I wanted to try this past weekend was shooting with a proper cinema lens. And so I rented this lens from Borrow Lenses. I thought to myself, I want to shoot with a cinema lens, and so I looked at the Rokinon, I think that's how you pronounce it, Rokinon, or some people pronounce it Rokinon Cine lenses, and those look really nice. I have a couple of Rokinon lenses that are not really the Cine lenses, but they got a great image quality out of them. But anyway, I saw this on here. This is the Tokina 50mm. See if we can like zoom in on that at all. Yeah. This is the Tokina 50mm prime lens. Goes down to 1.5T, or excuse me, 1.5, is it T or F? T, it is 1.5T. And so we're not going to get into all that today, but it's a little different than f-stops. So it goes all the way down to 1.5T, has a beautiful, really awesome, huge front element on it. So I knew it's going to be letting in a lot of light. It is designed to take advantage of up to 8K sensors. So I know with the 4K sensor in the Sony a7s III that it was definitely going to do just fine. It's going to handle that image just fine. And so I really wanted to see what the big fuss was about. I didn't get the opportunity to necessarily do a direct comparison to, like, let's say a 50mm Sony lens that's designed for the DSLR body. But I was able to put this on the Sony a7s III. Actually, let me just show you what it looks like real quick. Because these lenses are a lot bigger than they look in videos. I watched a few videos about this before I pulled the trigger on it. I was like, oh, that's not too bad. But they're really big. The first thing I thought whenever I got it out of the box was, oh my gosh, this is huge. And so that's what it looks like on the Sony a7s III. It is a big guy. It's heavy. It's almost 8 pounds, I think. Maybe a little bit less than that, but I wouldn't suggest hand holding this all day. This is a cinema lens, so you're probably not looking to do that, but really what I was looking for, I'm not going to do a proper review on this thing. I don't know enough about cinema lenses or that world to really give any kind of credible overview of this lens. However, what my main goal was, I knew I had a few different shots in mind, mostly hero shots of the bride that I wanted to get this weekend. And since I had the new Sony a7s III and really wanted to take advantage of the extremely awesome jump in image quality that has over a lot of other bodies I've used in the past, I was just thinking, like, what can I do to take advantage of that? So I ordered a cinema lens and wanted to get just some incredible footage of the bride. And I think I'll put some of it on the screen while I'm talking. And again, I can't speak technically on cinema lenses and color fringing and sharpness and all that stuff. I don't do a lot of those technical tests. I just like how an image looks. And so I actually use this in conjunction, with the Atomos Ninja 5. And so I was able to get some great footage using this combination. And yeah, overall, I was happy with what I've seen so far. And I apologize if I'm talking really fast. I feel like I'm out of breath, but I actually have to go return this here in just a few minutes, literally. My phone's probably going to go off here in a minute telling me I got to go. And so I wanted to get this video done before I did that and at least show you. But I would actually suggest this. If you've recently purchased the Sony a7s III or even the Canon R5 or R6, those both have an incredibly awesome jump in image quality as well. Consider getting some sort of upgraded lens, like a cinema lens or something like that, that you can really start to see the difference in the image quality. It's so you know that your lens isn't going to be a bottleneck on you. You probably don't have to go all the way up to a cinema quality. You can probably get, like for Sony, the G Master lenses, or for Canon, the L lenses. All the different manufacturers have great lens options, but I just wanted to go with this because, one, I wanted the experience of shooting with a cinema lens, doing it handheld without any kind of rig or autofocus. The focusing mechanism is like it's a cinema lens, so you have to turn it quite a while just to get it to focus different, a few feet. And so that was a challenge, but I was able to practice enough with it beforehand to get used to it. But again, I loved the footage that I was able to get with this lens and this camera combination. And so I'm excited to show you the footage just so you can see and maybe try one of these out. Borrow lenses is great. I also use lensrentals.com from time to time. Every now and then, if one of those doesn't have what I'm looking for, I will go to Lens Pro to go. So I'm not sponsored by any of those. I'm not affiliated with any of those, like with links or anything like that. Just check them out. They're always good to be challenging yourself, to try different gear, see what you can do to challenge yourself creatively, just using new gear, kind of get out of your formula, get out of your rut, get out of your workflow just a bit to challenge yourself in those ways. And so let me know if you have any questions about this lens. Again, I'm not super technically savvy about this, but I'll be glad to answer any questions you may have. And that's about it for this video. Again, it was quick. I'm probably going to have to go here in 40 seconds. We made it. So I have to go in 40 seconds to go return this. But let me know if you have any questions. I've been Luke with Wedding Film Coach. Thanks so much for stopping by the channel. Check out the other videos I have on the channel. Maybe subscribe if you're into wedding filmmaking or just kind of run and gun filmmaking. A lot of the same workflows and the same ideas apply to that. And so I'm happy that you're here. I will see you later. Bye.